Whether you're looking for that perfect snack or just a new fun way to prepare your potatoes in the most delicious way, this potato cheese balls has got you covered. So first I peel my potatoes. I'm using 3 potatoes here. So depending on the number of people you're making it for, that would determine the number of potatoes that you use. After peeling my potatoes, I wash them up and I cube them. I'll suggest that you cube them into little cubes. That way it doesn't take so long to soften. After cubing them, I transfer it back into a bowl, and then I get my pot of water on fire. I add some salt to the pot of water, and next my potatoes. I cover it and allow it to cook for about 20 minutes. I'm using mozzarella cheese here. Remember, we are making the potato cheese balls. I go ahead to cube my cheese balls into desired size. So after 20 minutes, I go back to check on my potatoes. You can see that they are fork tender at this point, and they are ready. So I'll be sieving out the potatoes from the water and place it in a mixing bowl. And at this point, I begin to mash. I'm using a potato masher here. You can as well use a fork or anything that you have that can mash the potatoes. So we're ensuring that the potatoes are smooth and you don't have any lumps in your potato dough. So this is the consistency we're aiming for. You can see it's very smooth at this point. So we go ahead to season the potato doughs. I went in first with black pepper, and then I went in with some parsley flakes, a tablespoon, and I went in with some salt. Remember, we added salt earlier while boiling the potatoes. And then I went in with onion powder. At this point, you can basically season with anything you have. Some prefer just salt and pepper, but I like my herbs. So I also added 2 tablespoons of corn flour. The corn flour here helps us to hold the potato together. That way it doesn't disintegrate. The potato does not fall apart inside while you're frying. So I just go ahead to ensure that I mix my potato dough very well to distribute the herbs and spices that I have added, so that it is evenly distributed. So this is how your potato should be looking like at this point. So I'll go ahead to prepare the egg wash. Break an egg into a mixing bowl and whisk. I'll be using breadcrumbs. I'm using the seasoned breadcrumbs here. You can use any one you prefer. If you prefer to use the unseasoned, that's fine. And then I'm adding some corn flour into the breadcrumbs. Again, this is to help us to coat the potatoes. That way the cheese does not burst out of the potatoes while frying. So go ahead and mix. So at this point, I didn't press record. I had wrote some balls before I realized that I wasn't recording. Okay, but here I'm showing how to roll the balls. So take a spoonful of or depending on the size that you want, scoop some potato dough into your hands and form a patty with it, and then you add your cheese in the middle and then roll it up and roll it around your egg wash and then into the breadcrumbs. So here I'm just making sure that the ball is covered nicely and evenly. Then again, remember I mentioned this is to ensure that the cheese does not burst out of the ball while frying. So coat it well. Okay, this is our ball here ready. So I'll be freezing it for about 15 minutes. After that, I have my frying pan and oil on fire, and I begin to drop my balls into the oil. The temperature of my oil is not so hot, so that way I ensure that my potatoes do not start burning immediately and introduce them into the frying pan. So I'll just go ahead to put in more potatoes, but do not crowd the pan. And I just go ahead to turn and ensure that my potatoes fry and brown evenly on all sides. So if you've watched up to this point and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and give us a like, and also share this recipe with your friends and family. Okay, just ensuring that the potatoes are getting cooked evenly and it's not burning. So I go back to check on it and it's almost ready. You can see how brown and crispy the potato balls are. So I'll be bringing them out now because our potato balls are ready. They're ready for eating. I'm so excited at this point. So would you be trying this recipe? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you'll be trying this recipe, or if you have tried it, have you tasted it, do you like it? And also thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.